Good evening, everyone. You got Portland discussion number 11. I'm Jacob,
And I'm Anton.
and it's been a while, so we hope we're still interesting.
Yes.
We got a bunch of great topics from you guys, and we are going to discuss for you viewers at home on Friday night on your computers because you are as cool as us.
Mm-hmm.
First topic comes from Swami Swampy. Now, Swami Swampy submitted a whole bunch of topics, and there's one thing that I keep forgetting to mention in the post where I ask for topics, and that's we only accept one topic per person. Unless you can merge the topics in some way. So we submitted a whole bunch, and we just picked our favorite, and that's the color orange. The topic is the color orange. So Anton, you really wanted to do this one. What about the color orange really popped for you?
I have heard that it is frequently used in order to stimulate appetites, particularly by restaurants. If you think of lots of fast food chains, they have yellow and red.
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's,
Yeah.
Taco Bell, KFC. Man, that's mainly red. In-N-Out.
Yes.
Not White Castle. They're all about the yellow and blue,
Yeah.
which is peculiar.
But I feel like they're not as
I mean, the
popular
white
as
and
those
blue.
other ones.
Well,
Just throwing
on
that
the East
back.
Coast, who In-N-Out is just California, Arizona,
That's true.
Nevada, and I think Texas. They got one in Texas now. So congratulations, Texas. You get In-N-Out now. That makes you feel special. But yeah, the color orange, it's one of my favorite colors. I own a number of orange clothes. I've been wearing orange Converse for the better part of 2 years. And they are a hit with everyone.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, they're nice shoes. They're falling apart now. I think I need to get some new ones. But I never buy the same color. I always buy
You're
different
gonna have
colors.
to
than I
stop
buy
doing
Converse.
that.
What? At some
You're
point.
gonna have colors.
At some point, yeah. I mean, I have orange and light and slate blue right now, but I've had 8 pairs of Converse. Not that many.
Wait, how many colors does it come in?
A lot. I don't know.
That's so ridiculous.
And they cycle them in and out. I don't know. I've never bought purple. I've never bought white on black. I've just bought straight black. I got plenty. All right. The next topic comes from alien space bats, and that's the topic of ghouls. I assume he means little green ghouls. Man. Ghouls are cool.
Yeah. I was thinking the zombie things, but yeah, thank you. They're pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I like ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first D&D campaigns I ran, I had the party fight a ghoul. That was one of the first encounters, and that fucked them up. So I like ghouls. They're creepy, things. I can't think of any movies or TV shows that they appear in off the top of my head. I mainly associate them with Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I feel like they pop up in pop culture, but not very.
Yeah,
Not
I mean, a lot of stuff. It's a lot of pop culture, a lot of TV and movies. There's one monster, one type of monster. There's just vampires or just goblins or just demons. But ghouls, it's never just ghouls. It's ghouls and other stuff.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I can't think of any because I don't know. I'm sure there's ghouls in Lord of the Rings or.
Is there a difference between ghouls and zombies?
Yeah, zombies are mindless. I think ghouls are more cunning and more creepy. Zombies are gross, shambling, dumb, sort of things. Whereas ghouls will are sneaky and will gobble your balls while you're asleep.
I feel like fast zombies are just the most terrifying thing in the world. To me.
28 Days Later zombies?
Yeah.
Scariest zombies.
No, it's not just that. I feel like that's almost a phobia for me. That just freaked me the fuck out.
It's coming. They're coming. Zombies are an actuality.
It doesn't matter. It's still scary.
Yeah, it's scary. Okay. Next topic comes from Leo Benz, and that Leo Benz submitted a picture of a person that I presume to be a rapper standing between 2 statues made of ice. One says ice, and the other says cold. And he's going like this, ice cold. And that is the only thing that's cooler than being cool.
Oh, yes.
Ice cold.
I really
All right.
like those statues.
All right.
They're very pretty, right?
All right. Okay, now ladies. Now I want to see y'all on your baddest. Okay, I'll stop.
All right.
Yeah, no, ice sculpture is really interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's this it's a very changing medium. It's I know they have a show about sand sculpture on the Life Channel or some shit or the Travel Channel that I watched once, and I was kind of annoyed at how fascinating I found it because it's dudes making sandcastles. You know.
I carve my pumpkin for Halloween every year, and like I feel like I've gotten gradually a little bit better.
I haven't carved a jack-o'-lantern in so long.
It's fun.
I feel like I liked it. I liked doing it. I was never very good at it. I mean, I would always at a point. I recall that in like early high school, I just did the barfing pumpkin every year, where we'd be puking up pumpkin guts, and I just thought this is the best. You can't get any better than this. One year I did Gengar. I did like partially skinning it, and then I used toothpicks for his teeth. That was cool. That might be my favorite jack-o'-lantern I've done, Gengar. And one year I did Homestar Runner, but that wasn't. I just used the stencil that they give you. But the barfing pumpkin, I think that's just the best. But we're talking about ice cold, so ice sculpture. You can't do barfing ice sculptures. Well, you could. Know. I feel like the most.
Well, you know Calvin and Hobbes, who's doing the snow sculptures.
That's snow.
That's true.
Snow and ice are different.
I feel like ice is going to be easier to use than snow, though.
You have to like chisel ice. Snow you can pack and shape.
Yeah, but it doesn't hold that shape. It'll fall apart, whereas ice will stick. You know.
Well, it's like the difference between marble and clay.
I mean, but clay has way more. Well, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty. Yeah.
Fair comparison.
All right.
But no, that was cool.
Yeah.
Cooler than cool. Ice cold. Next topic comes from Speaking Bees. The topic is pomegranates, specifically how to eat the seeds. Something about the hard and then the soft, and you spit it out. What's up with that? This is going to come as a shock to you guys, because I know the whole time you've been watching the show and thinking, Jacob, he fucking loves pomegranates. Actually, I don't really eat pomegranate. I don't really have anything against it. I've never really eaten pomegranate seeds. I feel like pomegranate, like, nobody ever offers, well, people offer pomegranate. I'm just not really a fan of pomegranate. But Anton.
Yeah, I've had quite a bit of pomegranate, actually. But, like you say, you know, the seeds make it a little bit inconvenient. Like, I'm not shocked that you don't.
I thought you ate just the seeds.
Yeah, no, yeah, but, like, they're complicated as far as, like, fruit is concerned. Like, you'd rather have something that's, like... Yeah, I don't know. Why don't they have, like, pomegranates with smaller seeds? Like, that's something that we've been able to develop, you know...
For everything
like,
else.
breeding and shit.
Yeah. We're talking about the modifications of genetically modified food.
Yeah, would you eat genetically modified pomegranate? That's a question for you, the viewer.
Respond in the comments down below. Would you eat a genetically altered pomegranate?
Yes. That is genetically engineered to have, you know, smaller, more edible seeds.
Yeah, better. Seeds that are easier for consumption. Would you, the viewer?
I
Respond
usually
in the
have
comments.
to spit out the fucking seeds, too.
I mean, you do that with everything. You do that with tangerines. And I love tangerines. Next time somebody asks about tangerines, all right? I know about tangerines. No, pomegranates are fine. Next topic comes from Attack of the Killer Dirk, who submitted a picture of Stanley Kubrick, which I interpret to mean don't talk about the films of Stanley Kubrick, but how he looks.
Wait, I haven't seen this photo.
It's right there. You can kind of see it.
Wait, can you close the thing?
No, if I move this, then it stops recording.
Oh.
But you can kind of see him, right?
That's really intense.
He's an intense-looking dude, and he made intense movies.
Yeah, he did make intense movies.
Yeah, so I feel like you'd have to look that intense to be that intense of a guy. And so the actual physical appearance of Stanley Kubrick, I feel like, was fairly widely known within the film world. Yet this guy pretended to be Stanley Kubrick for years.
Wait, what?
This guy he would go and talk to people and say he was Stanley Kubrick. He didn't know anything about Stanley Kubrick. They made a movie called Color Me Kubrick, starring John Malkovich as the guy. And he would just basically tell people he was Stanley Kubrick, and they'd be like, "Oh, Stanley Kubrick's here. Let's give him free shit. Let's invite him to our parties." And he mainly did it so he could pick up men. He ended up having quite a bit of sex with men because he told them he was Stanley Kubrick.
Did he look anything like Stanley Kubrick?
I mean, I think he looked like John Malkovich, and John Malkovich looks nothing like Stanley Kubrick because it was John Malkovich, or maybe he didn't look like John Malkovich. It's just a movie. But. Yeah, I know, but in the movie they show this guy talking to him, and he says, "Oh, so you did this movie, and this movie, and this movie," and all three movies are movies that Kubrick didn't do, and Malkovich's character, the guy who's playing Kubrick, is like, "Oh yes, that was one of my favorites. Oh, that was truly a pleasure to work on." You know, he has no idea.
Wow, that's like such laziness there.
He didn't even I mean, I know the internet didn't exist, but like, go to the library. You know, pick up a. If you're gonna pretend to be this dude.
Yeah, would you have access to that kind of information?
At the library, why wouldn't you?
What would the library have information about?
A book about directors, about Stanley Kubrick?
Are there a lot of books like that?
Are you kidding?
All right.
They're all over the place. There's some downstairs.
Okay,
There's
fair
a whole,
enough. Fair
my
enough.
folks have a whole encyclopedia of film.
Fair enough. All right, but he does make really good movies.
And this was like, I don't remember when this was. This was like late 70s, early 80s. So yeah, of course that book would exist. What do you think? What do you think they have in libraries? This is a new topic. Anton, what do you think they have in libraries?
Well, I mean, I mostly see like history books.
Because that's where you are in the library. The library is a huge, incredible, invaluable resource.
I mean, yeah, but like.
Information on it. I mean, and like.
I only have so much time for reading. I usually spend it reading things.
Well, yeah, but the library goes way beyond just what you look at.
Okay.
Even the pre-internet libraries, the pre-computer libraries.
I guess I feel like it's kind of weird to like, I don't know.
Be aware that there are books besides just the things that you're looking at, besides just.
I just didn't realize that those books existed.
And that is why you fail.
All right, whatever. I'm sorry.
And I say fail in the non-internet sense, I mean fail in the actual you failed at knowing about libraries sense.
Wow.
That is why you fail. Our next topic comes from Ocular Dulcus. Ocular. Well, you can't be. I mean, I can't even read my own goddamn writing. Ocular Dulcis. Something about eyes and caramel. Who asks us our ideal acquirable pet, our ideal exotic pet, and our ideal fantasy pet. Now, for me, ideal acquirable pet, like pet that I could actually legally own, are ferrets legal still?
Yeah.
Okay, ferret. I think I want a ferret. I'm not really, to be completely honest, I'm not really a big animal guy, but I think a ferret would be fun. I mean, I have a snake right now. But, you know, handling snakes, how much fun do you really get out of handling snakes? But Mitch, who's I hope is watching. Hi, Mitch and Layla. And Hannah, probably. Hi, guys. Anton says hey. Has a rat, and I like playing with his rat, but I feel like a ferret's like the next step up from a rat, like a big, you know, long.
I don't know if you'd want that, though. Like, well, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I don't know how smart ferrets are. Are they smart?
I think they're pretty smart. I like a marmot. Or what did they drop in the bathtub in The Big Lebowski? And he calls it a marmot. It's not a marmot. Is that a ferret?
I think that was a ferret.
Okay, yeah, one of those. So I could find a friend of mine in the bathtub.
That's not nice.
What?
That's not nice.
I never said I was nice.
Don't do that to me.
I would do it once. I would do it exactly once.
Terrible.
And I'd have it on a leash. What a good movie. All right, ideal exotic pet. So pet that is an actual animal, but that you probably can't own. This I have to think for a sec. So do you have yours in mind?
I'm trying to decide whether my first choice is exotic or acquirable.
What is it?
Hedgehog.
That's acquirable.
Yeah.
It's really
I think I used to have one when I was a little kid.
Where?
In Israel,
in Israel?
I think.
They're all over the place.
And like ever since then,
After
and
all,
I've seen
they're
like
fucking
videos
hedgehogs.
and shit of them, and they're really cute looking, you know. They're like a big Russian thing, actually. They're like one of the animals that frequently show up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The animal I was thinking of is also Russian. A bear.
That's
I want to own a
exotic.
bear. I read one of the pieces submitted for a workshop I'm in right now, a writing workshop, is this girl went and interviewed people in small towns in Oregon, and she met a guy in Mitchell, Oregon, who owns a fucking bear, and he feeds it with apples out of his own mouth.
Wait, there's a story about like a writer. Fuck, I don't remember this story.
That's so cool to me. Just having a bear at your disposal. I mean, he doesn't have it fight people because then he wouldn't be able to own it. But he like has a trained bear, like a circus bear, but except not a circus. Just eats apples out of your mouth.
Bears, I don't know, man. Bears are
So
kind of
cool.
scary.
Well, yeah, but like I mean, this is our ideal exotic pet. Like most pets that you own, most exotic pets are exotic for a reason. Like they shouldn't be owned for a reason. Like you can't
That's
own.
true.
I mean, I don't know. It'd be cool to own a tiger or something.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather go for like a big cat. Maybe like a leopard.
Or like or something that would be fun to ride, like an elephant or a giraffe.
An elephant would be really fun.
An elephant would be fun.
Because they're super smart.
And
yeah.
they're.
You could be like buddy with an elephant.
Yeah. In Tintin, he learned how to speak elephant by making a horn. He learned in 2 days because that comic book is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then finally, our ideal fantasy pet. Now, this is a really hard one.
Yeah.
But since it's fantasy, it would definitely, for me, I don't know, I feel like this would be the case for you too, it would have to fly.
Yeah.
Because if it's fantasy, it
you
would
might
have to
as
fly.
well.
Yeah.
You know? Fly and be rideable.
Yeah, fly and be rideable, so no like
Yeah.
pixies or
Yeah.
you know, bugs that are human head sized. So like I don't know, a griffin would be cool, or a sphinx, like a winged sphinx, one of those.
That's kind of weird.
They're probably too smart. I would probably be their pet.
There's that, but also like it's a naked chick who's half flying.
No, one of the dude sphinxes.
Dude sphinxes.
Well,
it's still kind of weird for it to be part human, you know.
the human face, that would be kind of.
Can't really have
that
that
would
as
be
a
kind of odd.
pet.
Not a dragon. I don't feel like a dragon would follow orders. Plus, they get huge.
See, I feel like a dragon would be like, sort of right, you know.
But they get so big.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
again,
a fantasy.
I'm going by the thing that I said about ghouls. I'm kind of going by D&D rules. So I don't know if we're talking like a How to Train Your Dragon-sized dragon, a movie I still haven't seen, but I should see because I hear it's actually really good. Is it good?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, cool. We'll have to watch it. But yeah, like if it's a How to Train Your Dragon-sized dragon, that'd be cool. But like, you know.
I mean, also if it starts out small, like that's what you do with large animals.
Yeah.
You train them when they're really young, so it's okay.
I still think for me it would be a griffin. Not a hippogriff. They're different. A griffin's got more of a lion body, like the griffin from Alice in Wonderland.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are you? Well, do you have a final thought or?
I don't know. I guess I'll stick with dragon.
All right,
Dragons are cool.
And then our final topic comes to us from Waiting to Catch a Bullet, and that's the topic we've actually gotten requested the most on Poor Lit Discussion. Well, favorite kind of liquor. We get favorite kind of drink, favorite kind of liquor. So this is specifically not a drink, just the liquor.
Can you mix it?
No, just the liquor, like just the straight liquor. That's the question. Favorite kind of liquor. I mean.
No, because it's talking about category. Like, you know, you can say vodka if you like White Russians. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does that?
Okay, no, all right, I'll accept that.
If it's that, then this is gonna sound kind of douchey, but absinthe.
You're a douche. No, absinthe. You've had absinthe?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it when I was in Amsterdam. It was fucking good.
That's
it was
rad.
really good. Like when you get it with the water and sugar. Like
Okay, so you got to do it that way.
Mm,
That's rad.
it's delicious. But yeah.
I don't know. This is a really good question. I like scotch. I don't know. I like whiskey. I like bourbon. I had one time me and my cousin got a bottle of I.W. Harper bourbon and just sat on my roof. I
You
drank
big
bourbon.
whiskey dude? I didn't realize
Not
that.
a big whiskey dude, but I like whiskey.
Huh.
I don't know. Favorites are hard. So yeah, I'll just say bourbon for now. I like bourbon, and I kind of like gin. Like kind of. It's not my favorite. I don't know. I like beer more than I like gin. So, yeah.
Do you like whiskey or beer more?
Beer. I don't know. All right. Well, I think this is going to be the end of our episode. So, Poor Lit Discussion 11.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.